making a lot of posts and sharing a lot of stories as it relates to race relations in America right now, because that is our political climate. And it's important to me. And it should be important to you. And you may be tired of my posts, but I'm not going to stop, because this can affect everybody and this can affect you. And so you should be just as much as an advocate as I am. I say that all to say that this week, a very close friend of mine had an incident with an individual who basically told her she didn't belong in her neighborhood. She wasn't a resident there, just made that assumption out of thin air. That, she shouldn't be biking in the neighborhood, assumed that she was a criminal. And, she had a very uncomfortable experience in her own neighborhood. This is a close friend of mine. She lives near me. So I say that to say this can happen in your community too. Just because you see it on TV doesn't mean it can't come and affect you. So we're all in this together, or we should be. And you see I'm doing all these posts. I was right there with her when she needed me to help her write a letter as needed and come up with a strategy to make sure that this does not happen to her or anyone else in her community, and to make sure that this individual knows that his actions are not okay. And so with that, you can watch the video. Oh, and for those who are wondering, yes, he's been fired.
In a private community where you're not the guest of someone, or you don't live here.
Guess what? Does that matter to you? I didn't speak to you. I didn't do anything to you.
That's fine.
Okay,
you
great.
Don't need to.
That's great. So how about you go police somewhere else, because you got the wrong one and I got time today. So you can waste your time and the police have time.
Because you're riding around a bike in a community you don't live in.
Who told you I don't live in here? Just because I said no. What if I was lying? That's bullshit?
That's bullshit.
I was lying to you.
Go ride. There's a street out here.
Why don't you go ride in the street? Go jump in front of the cars for all I care. As a matter of fact, you're messing up my heart rate. You're messing up my heart rate.
I don't give a shit.
I can tell you don't give a shit.
Okay?
I was lying. I do live here. No, I'm back up one. Back up one.
No.
Back up one. Go ahead.
You don't live here in the
Get the foot melon.
That's it. I'm calling the Palm Beach.
Really, police. Really, police. Let's go up one time, dear. Since you want to, do I comprehend?
English. You're in the fucking United States of America.
And you can, you know what? Now get maman. You know what that means?
I don't give a
You should have a pretty good guess. Call the police. Go ahead. Go for it. I got time today. Since you live in this gated community and I don't belong here and I shouldn't be riding my bike on the bike path, right? Yeah, and around the neighborhood.
Live in the community and
so how about this? I lied. I live in the community. What do you have to say now? Go ahead. Go for it. Yeah. Look, it's Karen's cousin. Let's go, Tom.
I don't know who Karen is.
I know you don't know. Trust me. Everybody else will.
I asked you what business do you have here?
You don't have any right. What right do you have to ask me that question?
I can ask you anything I damn well please.
And I can answer anything I damn well please, and I can tell you go to hell if I damn well please too.
Yes. We have a person who is riding a bicycle around who's not a resident of the community. I asked her what business she had here in the community, if she was visiting someone, and she said she wasn't and she didn't live here. When I asked her to politely to leave the community, she became very confrontational to me.
Because I felt threatened. There's a strange white man who's very much taller than me and much bigger than me. I'm afraid for my life. Should I call also?
She really has no business here and just appeared to be riding her bicycle around. I really don't know what she was doing. Looking for open garages or what she was.
Oh, really? I'm looking for open garages?
Colony